Greetings, everyone. So, as you know, as you can see, summer travel is ramping up. So, I thought I'd share with you 5 travel news and tips that you can arm yourself with moving into the busy summer travel. Hallelujah. This week, TSA said we can keep our shoes on. Finally, I don't know if y'all are like me and just don't like going through those TSA lines barefoot. I kick myself every time I go through TSA and I forget to either wear socks or pack an extra pair of socks because it's gross. So I'm finally happy that they have made this change, and it's been a while. And news on the travel streets is that they are reconsidering the liquid allowance on airplanes. So let's stand by and listen out for that one. Second tip I want to share with you is that did you know that you could purchase your flights on layaway plans? Um, Websites like Airfordable and SlicePay make it really possible for us to pay down on a flight. So how it works is, let's say you're planning a trip to, I don't know, Egypt, and those plane fares are never cheap, always, close to the 2000s, maybe more, for that trip. You put down a deposit, the website will pay for your trip, and then you enter into a payment plan with them. So this is just another option for you if you just can't manage those big airfares, okay? Let's face it, sometimes life happens, life be life in, and people are unable to use non-refundable travel packages that they have purchased. So with websites like Rumor and SpareFare, you're able to help somebody out and save 20 to 30% of these packages, travel packages that people have purchased. Buyer, do beware though. Do your due diligence, because in this post 9/11 world, it is almost impossible to get a name change on an airplane ticket. Make sure that you're checking the fine print, that name changes are allowed for, these hotels, cars, whatever the package is. Make sure that you can purchase them via transfer. Okay. And for the seller, just know that it is your responsibility to make sure that the name changes do apply. All in all, buyers and sellers are supposed to do their due diligence when it comes to these kind of arrangements. But if it works out, it works out. One hand washes the other. Someone will be able to recoup some savings of something that was originally non-refundable, and the person who's purchasing those packages can save up to 40% off. So you just have to be really flexible with that. The fourth thing I want to share with you is, of course, we've all noticed that airfare continues to be expensive, sometimes astronomically so. But if you fly into lesser known cities or cities that are close to big cities, so for instance, you have an airline that is new to me, Avelo, and actually my best friend told me about it. She lives in Connecticut. And Avelo has taken a page out of JetBlue Airways' early 2000s playbook, where they don't service big cities. They service smaller airports that are close to big cities. So for instance, I'm going to visit my best friend in a couple of weeks, and I'm flying into Hartford, Connecticut, to go see her. And of course, jump in on the Metro North into New York to visit friends and a couple of family members. And my airfare was under $100 round trip. And of course, it's a la carte. I have to not pack like, my life depended on it, but be very minimal. So this is another option for you. I think it's fantastic. And especially if you're flying in and out bare bones, it's a good option. And the last bit of travel news I have for you is that the U.S. Department of Transportation now mandates automatic refunds on delays and automatic refunds and flight changes. So even acts of God. So gone are the days that airlines can say, we were delayed 4, 5, 6, 10 hours, and it was an act of God. There was a rainstorm, there was a snowstorm, and they hold us hostage. So those days are gone. So this definitely includes bad weather, mechanical delays, cabin downgrades, or if you're even getting rerouted. So this is fantastic. So how significant do the delays have to be? According to the Department of Transportation, if it's domestic, 3 or more hours, and if it's international, 6 or more hours. So that's a good roundup. I think that's enough for you to arm yourself with and move into summer travel season, knowing your rights. But always, read fine print, ask around, and tell a friend and share. Until next time, take care.